Hey guys, welcome back to the Cult Class Kids Show, and today we have to talk about one of the biggest losers in the gaming space, a dude that doesn't even play video games, but this dude happened to have taken some of the nastiest L's over the course of the past couple of days, and this whole situation revolves around Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Game just came out, and it seems as though generally the reception of the game, in terms of the gameplay, the game mechanics, overall game, seems to be positive. However, there is a lot of discourse and criticism surrounding this game, specifically because the main character from the original game was originally straight, and now the sequel is giving the player the option to engage in a heterosexual relationship or really side quest that deals with making him potentially bisexual, right? So it is optional. Some people ain't fucking with it, and some people don't care, and some people, a lot of these websites are dick eating it. So really, wherever you stand, look, it's fair. However you feel about the game. For me personally, I do not care. I'd rather, if the game is really good based on its merits, and this optional side quest isn't like cringe, like for example Dragon Age Veilguard doing the whole push-up thing. That was absolutely cringe, totally browbeating the audience, just garbage overall. This game doesn't seem to be anything like that. The game seems to be of higher caliber. Whatever they're indulging in doesn't seem to be as retarded, I should say, as Dragon Age the Veilguard, for example. But to each their own. That's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to laugh at Jon Del Arroz because this dude has had such a massive hate boner after being exposed for being a furry, after being exposed for all the stuff, all the religious zealotry surrounding, gaming, and how he's taken this extreme stance. Essentially, everything surrounding that, he has proven to be falling short of, or an outright hypocrite. He's been exposed for being all sorts of shit, from being a furry, and there's plenty of pictures of that, some of which I showed on live stream on the Twilight Zone of Gaming, Thursday nights 8 p.m. by the way, come join me there. And allegedly having a restraining order put against him by his wife, in which it seems as though allegedly he may have abused her in some way, shape, or form. But like I said, that is all alleged. But nonetheless, that paperwork is online for people to see. Clearly, his name is on it. Her name is on it. Make of that what you will. But nonetheless, it seems to be that Jon Del Arroz is an absolute hypocrite. And it just continues to get exposed. And this massive hate boner this dude has against this game is insane. It's all for the sake of grifting. It's not like he played the original game. It's not like he was gonna play this game by any means. He doesn't play video games. He says at most he's played Mario Kart 8 and MLB The Show with his children. But he doesn't mess with video games, all right? And we have Jon Del Arroz here. Like I said, dude has a whole thread just hating on for the clicks, for the views, just pushing his little agenda to really just, at the end of the day, sell his bullshit-ass book. That's what he does all this stuff for, his latest Kickstarter scheme. But he says, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is one of the biggest insults to gamers and Christians in recent years. You are not a gamer, sir, and you are a garbage Christian. Judging by some of the alleged things against you, brother. He said, it was all about trying to be subversive and woke, promoting DEI and lying to gamers along the way. Here's how it went down. And I will say this, the way the developers and the publishers handled the promotion of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, especially surrounding this gay scene that is in the game as a side quest, is not good. You're really, guys, you're garbage at PR, and you definitely, objectively, you deserve criticism from some of your garbage PR, especially when it goes as far as to purposely, basically censor content discussed on Steam. Yeah, it goes as far as that. So with that, it's not like, oh, I'm completely endorsing bad behavior on one side. No, there's bad behavior on both sides that definitely deserves criticism, but I just take great pleasure in laughing at this absolute clown. And what's funny is he immediately got community noted on Twitter, and the community says this situation is part of one optional quest in a game that is hundreds of hours long. It is a topic completely out of context, which is fair to say. Out of all the things in this game, this one side quest is the massive topic of discussion, and he talks about the original Kingdom Come Deliverance, which is an indie game praised for its historical accuracy, a game in which he did not play. And he's talking about how Daniel Vivara, who was the founder of the indie studio that created Kingdom Come Deliverance, was pulled into the culture war by journalist losers that wanted to call him racist and all sorts of stuff, for essentially the biggest criticism was not including black people in a European-esque, medieval times video game. Really just silly stuff that shouldn't really matter, but he's just going through the whole timeline. You're welcome to check this out. He also brings up the code of conduct situation, and the dude is just obsessed with getting clicks. Like, look at how long look at how long this shit goes, bro. Going so far, guys, going so far as to lie about SteamDB numbers. It's crazy, bro. Let's bring it to the SteamDB numbers. So Jon Del Arroz here posts the SteamDB numbers, and at the time in which he posts this, the peak all-time player count, like all-time peak player count, was just short of 160,000 players, to which at the time it had decreased by like 20k. And he's like, while boasting high initial numbers, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is already dropping like a rock. For players in the game, it seems people tried it out, but they are fed up with the woke agenda inserted into everything. Dude, it's just one mission that's like deep-seated in the game somewhere. I'm pretty sure, given how long the game is and how long the tutorial itself is, I don't think they're coming across that anytime soon within the first couple of hours it has come out. He's literally saying the game dropped like a rock just because it fell by 20k players, all right? And the game was still well over 100k viewers. 100k players, excuse me. Dude is wild, bro. Just the outright lies. And mind you, he was literally making up this shit, and to be honest with you, what does he really know about games and what viewer counts accommodate, basically express if a game is successful or not? Just to bring it back, these Steam numbers, mind you, at this point, we're looking at Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 on SteamDB. In-game right now, as of February 5th, at just before 1:30 p.m. EST, it has reached an all-time new peak player count of 168,000 players in-game right now. So it has peaked yet again. Dude, the insane copium, bro. The cope is real. It's so real right now. He's just trying to create, dude, any narrative to try and pretend that this game is failing when it isn't. At least be honest, bro. Just say that you hate the game, you're trying to get your bag, and with Twitter views and obviously your video, which might make fun of too later, by the way. Like, just admit that. But to sit here and be this disingenuous is insane. To lie like this, man. And just to add insult to injury, the game has already sold over 1 million copies a day after release. Ooh, that gotta hurt. That really gotta hurt. So instead of taking the L, right, like a man would, instead of taking the L, homeboy has to literally shift the narrative Essentially, oh my god, he posts so much about this game, it never ends. Holy shit. Essentially, he has to change the narrative to embracer groups. He has to point to it basically embracer groups numbers or stock numbers, man. And look, I don't really know too much about stocks, but he had to bring up what, like a month? Yeah, he had to go to 1 month. So you see right there, 1 month, and show the dip. So, the game came out like what? Sometime here? Sometime here where the stock dropped. And mind you, I don't know what's going on with Embracer Group. I don't really know what's the deal with them, what they got going on for this dip to happen. But I'm pretty sure it doesn't involve Kingdom Come Deliverance. I mean, I'm no genius, but I would imagine the game is doing just fine. As much as he wants to shift the narrative to try and support just his grift, all right? His intentional grift to just hate this game into oblivion. There's nothing here. There's nothing here. And mind you guys, I wasn't gonna buy the game, but just because of the insane amount of hate and just all the fucking losers that wanted to argue with me on Twitter, whatever, I bought the game. Fuck it, why not? The big reason, besides just to make some, to get some clowns to cry some salty tears, because anything, that happens to feature any gay character at all, or any black character, whatever have you, is automatically woke to some of these extremist losers. Yeah, this makes them cry salty tears. So I'm about an hour and a half in. Another reason why I wanted to buy the game is because, unlike most games that release nowadays, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is a massive AAA video game that has released and is extremely well optimized. While I'm not far in the game, mind you, I've only played it for an hour and a half. I haven't really had much time to, just jump into it, but I'm just fucking around, just testing some stuff out. I could say the game is pretty well optimized. I'm running on a 3080, 11700K, 32 gigs RAM, and I have the settings on high, and I have DLSS set to quality over 100 FPS. Beautiful stuff, man. The game looks gorgeous on high, DLSS quality, beautiful, wonderful. That is awesome. All right, so overall, I like to praise games that have really good PC ports because most of the time they're just at best serviceable or just garbage, So this one is a phenomenal port that stands out among Rebirth. I mean, obviously Red Dead Redemption is easy to run, but a lot of these games, I mean, even Call of Duty, honestly, every time they update it, something's wrong. But even The Last of Us Part 1. Yeah, like the games I've been playing lately, Kingdom Come Deliverance so far is easily the best port, but we have to get to the biggest L. All right, the biggest L so far that JDA has taken, besides looking like a complete total clown every time he tweets something for attention, from the game developer, all right, the Warhorse co-founder himself, Daniel Vivara. Mind you, this guy is actually the writer and director of Mafia 1. He's also the writer of Mafia 2. He's done some prominent work in his time, and I'm a big Mafia fan, but I will say, dude definitely deserves some criticism for how he handled this situation with Kingdom Come Deliverance. Don't think I'm here to make excuses for the dude. He definitely is kind of a fuckwit in some of this situation, but I will say, he turned JDA easily into a massive fucking LOLCOW, bro. The way this dude just owned JDA is fucking hilarious, bro. Because his obsession, his insane obsession with Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, just hating on it, because it doesn't follow his religious ideology that, all that. Yeah, Daniel Vivara says, "Is this you?" and posts alleged restraining order that was filed against JDA. Not very religious, as Daniel Vivara had said in reply to someone talking about that situation. And then Is that you, nice furry ass? Exposing Jon Del Arroz's fetish for furry characters clearly in his past. These are past tweets that he still has up, if I'm not mistaken. And then this one as well. And these species gay? He's asking. Because apparently there was a time where JDA was cool with that kind of stuff, bro. Not just homosexuality, but furry homosexuality at that. And I mean, allegedly beating a female too. That's kind of gay, bro. that's kind of gay. But dude, the fact that the co-founder of Warhorse, all right, a longtime game developer, just went out of his way to own this fucking guy like this, made my day. All right, I'm not excusing Daniel Vivara's attitude, how he's chosen to treat the community. He could have handled the Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 situation way better than he chose to, but giving this clown an L, and mind you, disrespecting your audience is never something that I will make excuses for. But Jon Del Arroz is not a part of the audience. This cocksucker doesn't play video games. He doesn't care about video games. He just grifts. All right, he doesn't play these video games. He has no actual investment, attachment, none of that. All he does is do this because it gets views and he wants to promote his book on his fucking videos. All right, so he's not a part of the audience. He is an outsider who doesn't care about gaming at all. So this is a whole other situation entirely. But this dude, funny stuff, man, funny stuff. But I hope you had a good laugh with me, because I was crying when I saw that this morning. A lot of my homies was also crying with me. I'm glad that, dude, super fucking hilarious moment. But guys, let me know what you think about this situation. If you can, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, follow me over on Twitter at Mario Kart if you'd like to continue the conversation. Consider becoming a channel member, gets you instant access into the Discord, gets you dope ass emotes for the Thursday night Twilight Zone of Gaming live stream, which is tomorrow night, 8 p.m. EST. Come hang out with me and the homies there. It is insane. It is fun. We go through everything from like funny memes to news to fanboys to Goonergate nonsense, you know, and then just laugh at funny videos at the end. Like, it's an entire event, all right? And I put it on for you guys, all right? Pause, I think. I don't know. But yeah, guys, that's all I got to say. And with all that, I just messed it up. With all beats, and I'm out. Peace.